Yo, welcome to MyMathYourMath. Today we're going to talk about compound interest. Well, it's actually going to be fixed compound interest, and we will do continuous compound interest, hopefully in the next video. So, the big formula we're going to be using is A equals P times 1 plus R divided by N, and that's going to be raised to the N times T. So A and P are your ending and your initial numbers. So A is always the number you end up with at the end. P is the number of money you invested in. R is the percent or rate. N, I like to say, is number of times per year. So if it's quarterly, N is 4 because that's 4 times a year. If it's monthly, then it's 12. If it's yearly, then it's 1. And if it says daily, that depends. I've seen books use 400 for daily to rounding from 365 up, or some books may use 365 or some teachers, and that's kind of dependent on each class. Now, example A. You invested $4,848 at 5%. How much of it do you have after 6 years? So I have a little cheat sheet just because I'm not going to break out a calculator here and do some of these, so I already computed some of this in the calculator. So here you have P, which is 4,848. You have R, which is 0.05. You have N. I did not write. This is going to be quarterly. And this one is monthly. And then there's a different type, which is the continuous compound, and that one is, it doesn't say monthly, doesn't say quarterly, any of that kind of stuff. So, invested quarterly, or compounded quarterly at 5%, how much is left after 6 years? All you gotta do is plug the numbers in and that's it. So, A is equal to 4,848. Inside the parentheses is 1 plus, and then you do R, which is 0.05, divided by, we did quarterly, so that's 4 times per year. All of this raised to the N times T. And how many years? 6 years. So T is number of years. Okie dokie. Now, the inside guy just becomes 1.0125. And it's raised to the 24th power. And this, I estimate, I round off to 2 decimal places, is 4,848. We're going to be using, this is using a lot of order of operations here. And I rounded this to about 1.35 after I computed the exponents. And this then becomes $6,531.96 is the answer for A. So the ending amount is $6,531. Next, we're going to look at B. Now, B is a little bit different. You invested some amount of money. That says some over there. Maybe I should rewrite that. You invest some amount monthly at 4.31%, and it ends up equaling $12,855.94 after 10 years. Find P. So this one means find that initial amount. So this time we have A. We start with our A. So we're using the formula again, but instead of A, I'm going to write 12,855.94. is equal to P times something. And we want to find P. So our something is going to be 1 plus R over N. So here our R is 0.0431 divided by N here is 12 because we are investing this and it's being compounded monthly. And that's being raised to the 10 times 12. Okie doke. And this ends up being 12,855 stays 12,855.94. And we add this together and raise it to the 120 power, you get about 1 0.54 p, and we want to find p, so we divide both sides by a 1.54. And then p equals $8,348.01 is the answer for example B.